Max Verstappen is making his racing return to the Nürburgring this Saturday as he gets set to participate in the NLS 2 race this weekend. After a rough start to F1's new rule set, Verstappen will be happy to be back in a real racing series as he will be making his Mercedes racing debut. The number 3 Mercedes-AMG team Verstappen Racing will hit the track this Friday for practice with the race taking place on Saturday, March 21st. If it's your first time tuning into the Nürburgring Langstreckenserie, here's how the event will play out. First up will be an hour-and-a-half free-for-all qualifying session that will take place from 8:30 a.m. until 10 a.m., in which the fastest laps will determine the starting grid for the race later that day. The race itself will start at noon and last 4 hours in total. The formation lap will get underway around 11:40 a.m., and as the cars make their way around to the start-finish, a rolling start will commence. Fans will remember Verstappen's P3 to P1 start last year as he went on to win the NLS 9 race in the Ferrari 296 GT3. Watching NLS races is super easy as the official Nürburgring channel will be live streaming all events as well as various onboards from different teams. And if you don't have time to watch the race live, keep an eye out for the full race highlights video on my channel, which will be uploaded in the hours following the finish of NLS 2. Verstappen's name on the official NLS 2 entry list confirms he will be partnered by teammates Daniel Juncadella and Jules Gounon. Team Verstappen Racing will be in the SP9 class, which is the top GT class, and has 26 starters. Overall, NLS 2 will feature 136 entrants across 20 different classes. Verstappen already had time in the Mercedes GT3 car earlier this year, completing some testing back in January in Estoril. But this Saturday will be the first race, not just for Verstappen, but also for the team. Last weekend's NLS 1 race was officially called off due to wet and near icy conditions, which made racing next to impossible. This weekend's forecast is expected to be better, with sun and a high of 9 degrees predicted for race day, but you never know what the conditions will be like around the iconic Nordschleife. This NLS 2 race is not so much about the victory for Verstappen, as it is about getting the experience ahead of the Nürburgring 24 hours later this May. He'll be looking to get the car in the right window, as racing these GT3 cars is not something Verstappen can fully commit to during an F1 season. However, with no F1 races in April, there is potential for Verstappen to compete in NLS 3 on April 11th, as well as the 24 hours qualifiers on April 18th to the 19th. The car Verstappen will be driving is a Mercedes-AMG GT3, which is a 6-liter, front-engined, rear-wheel drive car that produces between 500 and 550 brake horsepower. The V8 Mercedes has a 6-speed transmission and is known to produce a lot of torque, but with good stability and braking performance. Verstappen will be looking to use all the tools at his disposal to add another NLS race win to his resume. Let me know in the comments below your predictions for this Saturday's race, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news about Verstappen's GT3 racing activities.